All righty. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Awesome. We are good to go. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Second here. Let's hide the panel. We are good to go. There we be. All right. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Awareness Wednesday Prime Time. We're your host, Reggie and Victoria Flanagan out of New Jersey. So welcome our co-host. We got a light night tonight, which we expected. You know, it is Thanksgiving Eve. So we know we were going to be light tonight, but it's all good. We're still going to push forth with our information because it is recorded. So you can always go back and listen. So welcome everybody. Mr. Genevieve, Ms. Colin Baldwin. Welcome to our platform. Welcome to Awareness Wednesday Prime Time. So before we get started, I'm going to pass this over to Victoria, my better 7/8, because you weigh more than just my half. So she can tell you why this is an important platform for her. Victoria, take it away. The floor is yours.
Thank you, sir. I just think we just got to keep talking about it. Just get the word out and keep talking about it. That's it, family.
That's all going to be about it.
Be about it, exactly.
Absolutely
just
right.
here to keep you aware of what's going on out there because it's crazy.
It's a lot of stuff going around. You just got to be leery of what is happening all around us. Got to keep that head, as she says, on a swivel. What's going on? Be alert, be aware, because you never know what may hit your household, right? You never know. So with that being said, you know, there's so much going on around the country, around the world, but especially right here where we are, we got to talk about that. The issues like high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, obesity, you know, just to name a few like I do every single week, but they're on the rise. And when you start seeing numbers that's affecting the children like they are, we know we got a major problem. And by our opinion, it's truly coming from what they're eating, what they're putting in their face, what they're drinking, what they're breathing. Things are not like they used to be 20, 30, 40 years ago.
Oh, wait.
So the children are really coming down with a lot of things. There's a lot of issues. It's a problem. It's an epidemic, a pandemic, I like to say. But you know what? We're a solution. We are a solution to help and aid in so many different ways if they just pay attention and just follow the directions and use what we have, use this information wisely. So before we get into our topic, let's go through our disclaimer. The Power Couple of Health. This program offers health and nutritional information and is designed for educational purposes only. You should not rely on this information as a substitute for, nor does it replace professional medical or psychological advice or diagnosis or treatment. None of the statements made have been reviewed or approved by the FDA, Food and Drug Administration. And we're all going to talk about any products in there. But just in case she doesn't speak on any product, we'll go through the disclaimer on that too. The products we're going to speak about have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, not designed to mitigate, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. But all we do know is that, by our opinion, we have the best nutritional products on this side of heaven. As our Minister Brendan Terrell out of Mississippi always states, and we truly believe that. So with that being said, I'll go into our topic, which is serving God with a healthy mind, body, and spirit. And our scripture, as always, hold on one second. Oops, sorry, everybody.
Oh, go ahead.
Just want to let some people in. Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest be prospered, even in health, even as thy soul prospers. That's 3 John 1 and 2. Our subject today, count your blessings. Count your blessings. Absolutely count your blessings. Be grateful for what you have right now.
Yes,
be grateful
Lord.
where you are right now.
Yes,
be grateful
Lord.
to be alive today. Be grateful that you're here on this platform this evening. Be grateful for those little things that can add and multiply to such great things as well. So with that being said, I'm going to pass it over to the urchin, the certified health coach, my better 7/8, Ms. Victoria Flanagan. Take it away and let's talk about counting your blessings.
Oh,
and I'm grateful to you too.
Yep. But we knew it was going to be light. I wasn't sure if I even wanted to do it this evening. But here we are, family. We have to record it and put it on our Power Couple of Health on YouTube. So we're going to do it anyway. So welcome. So again, count your blessings. Let me see. I didn't have any platform. Any way I did this morning. I was just jumping all over the place. But it started this morning like this. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. That's where we're going to start, right there. So today is all we've got. Tomorrow is gone. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow is not here yet. We are intended to be unbelievably fruitful, joyful, healthy, happy, and whole. And you have to believe that. You truly have to believe that. But you also have a choice. This is the choice. You always have a choice to be thankful, grateful, and blessed. I started with hate has 4 letters, but so does love. Yep. Enemies have 7 letters, but so does friends. Lying has 5 letters, and so does truth. Failure has 7 letters, and so does success. Negativity has 10 letters, and so does positivity. You always have a choice. So you want to choose wisely. Definitely choose wisely. But it also states that life is not measured by the number of breaths that we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. What takes your breath away? What are you grateful for? What are you happy for? So you and I, all of us, we are granted 1,440 minutes each day. That is a gift from God offered to us to use fully and fruitfully to savor and to siege. What are you doing with your 1440? Seriously, what are you doing with your 1440? So this morning, we just had a really good conversation this morning. Everybody just tuned in and threw out what they were grateful for. It was just really, really sweet the way that went down this morning. So we just wanted to repeat that again this evening. So that's why we are here. We wanted to also, let me see what I had. They said, no man knows the time or the hour. So this is why we have to seize the moment. Take full advantage. Stop playing with your blessings. You got to know where your blessings come from and take heed to those blessings. God gives us a little time here. Little time here. So if you look at the TV and just live long enough, people are just falling all around us. From illnesses, from accidents, just all around us. They're leaving here. So we have to seize the moment that we have. You have to use your time wisely because we won't be here forever.
Nope,
and time is non-refundable. You can't get that back. So like I said, yesterday is gone. Tomorrow is not here yet. So we have to seize the moment. We truly, truly do. Now we know that tomorrow is Thanksgiving. We know that people are going to be with their family and friends. They do the frenemy things and they just want to just hang out. But in order to have a really, really nice time tomorrow, I'm going to tell you to leave some of these things out. You want to leave out politics. You don't want to talk about no type of politics. Yeah. Don't bring it into your house. If they want to talk about it, tell them to go outside. But you don't want that in your spirit tomorrow. You just don't want to bring that up because some people are not even having their families over because they're so divided over this election thing.
Sad because of an election.
Exactly. It's going to be what's going to be. It's going to be anyway.
It is what it is. Nothing you can do about it. It's a done deal now.
Not at all. Not at all. But things happen. Things happen. So you don't want to bring that up in the house. You don't want any alcohol involved because one thing will lead to something else. Now somebody done got hurt. So leave out the politics. You definitely want to take a lot of pictures with your family. A lot of pictures and memories. Exactly. The ones that were here last year and not here this year, sit around and talk about those moments and what they meant to you. And just have some good, memorable moments. And start new memories. You definitely want to start new memories. So also play some games. I mean, just pull some games out, some children's games that you ain't played in a long time. When was the last time y'all played Operation? Or crazy little games like that, Trouble, Jenga. There's so many games that's out there that's bringing the family back together. It's having the kids put the phones down for a little while. So just pull out some games if you got some games. Go out and buy them. They all on sale now. And the other one is karaoke. Pull out the karaoke. We're going to be doing karaoke. And I can't sing. But pull out that karaoke and just have some fun tomorrow. So that's what I wanted to share with that. But I definitely want to read what I found on Count Your Blessings.
Pay attention and listen to this.
This is good. It says, counting your blessings in English essentially encourages an individual to focus on the positive aspects of life rather than the negative. This is a very common expression frequently found in songs as well as certain religious hymns. Though it can serve as a reminder to appreciate those happy times, count your blessings also encourages an individual going through a challenging period to notice and appreciate the positive things, and remember all the good things that they have that come before. There are two primary instances in which someone might say to another person, count your blessings. The first is when things are going particularly well, and this individual is reminding the other not to take anything for granted and to appreciate what he or she has. Underlining message here is that things can change very quickly in a heartbeat. So it is important to recognize the happy, positive, and fortunate things in your life when they occur and to take time to appreciate them. The second time someone might say, count your blessings, is when things are not going particularly well. At this point, the individual is reminded of other that he or she has already had many blessings in life and should take time to remember them. Ideally, this will encourage the person to feel more positive even during a challenging time and to remember that things will likely look up again soon. So some people get annoyed by hearing this phrase during negative times in life or periods of misfortune. So it is important to be careful when saying this. And it is to be sure not to do so dismissively. Always respect the other person may not particularly feel like being positive at that current moment. So count your blessings simply serves as a reminder that nothing is certain. But if you look hard enough, most people will find something to be grateful for. Even if it's something as simple as a beautiful day outside, a smile of a stranger, these little things could just light you up, encouraging people to keep a good attitude, keep a gratitude journal is another one, in which people will take a few moments at the end of the day to write down some positive things that happened or things that he or she was grateful for that day. Ideally, over time, it makes an individual more likely to notice the positive aspects in everyday life rather than only the negative ones, and therefore more likely to remember them. This can help with some mental illnesses such as depression and anxiety. Right here in our living room on the other side of this wall, this side says blessings, the other side says thankful, grateful, and blessed. And we look at that every single day. Yeah. And even when I'm talking to people out in the streets, I just say, if you're blinking and breathing, you are blessed. It's a blessing because so many people would love to be in your shoes. They really, really would. So then I bust out and I just wrote down a couple of things that I was grateful for. Here's my list and you can make your own, but you should write these things down. So the first one I said, I'm grateful for Daddy God, my Daddy, my Daddy God, that he will never leave us or forsake us. He's been there for us through thick and thin and got us out of some turmoil, but he's never left us, and God is always there, and he's there for you as well. So the next thing that I'm grateful for is good health. Being in this company, we got the best products and we are healthy. So I'm grateful for our health. I'm also grateful for my family, my adorable husband sitting here, our children, beautiful, bright young ladies taking care of their families. We're grateful for the grandboys. We're just grateful for family and friends. We truly are. Grateful for my home. You can see I'm already ready for Christmas. This was after the election. I had to pick myself up off the floor. So I told him, go get the Christmas tree. He had to do something positive. So I started decorating my home. So I'm ready for Christmas. But I'm grateful for my home that I have one to decorate. Grateful for the car, just having transportation. It's these little things you got to be grateful for. Food on the table. You got food on the table. I'm grateful for the job that I have here in Artists, that we're able to just get up and go when we feel like it. You don't have to ask permission. It takes a couple of days off. We work from home. So I love the job that we have. Love our business partners for just being there, just being in the trenches with us every day, getting on our calls faithfully. just helping others. I'm grateful with just helping others with the products that we have. I mean, when I get those calls in the parking lot of the doctor's office saying, Miss Flanagan, they took me off of this medicine, I'll be running around the table like I took them off the medicine. But that stuff like that it lights me up. And that's why I'm doing the business in the first place. So just helping others getting their health back. I'm grateful for that I'm in this position to share what I know with our family to help them do better. If you know better, you do better. We're grateful for high school friends. We still get to hang out with some high school friends, and everybody still looks good. So we're grateful for that. We're grateful for Mama and Papa Diaz de Leon that started this company. He's at 50 years old, for the company being around for 35 years. Truly grateful for that. And the best products on this side of heaven, for real. Also grateful for Pastor Vanessa and Mama PK. These are some worshiping women. You hear me? You talking about connections to God? They got connections. They got God on speed dial, but they have been holding the company up and holding us together and praying for us and praying over our business and praying over our families. They're just in the trenches for us always, and we love them dearly. And also, I am truly, truly grateful for my wonderful walks in the park when weather permitting, and I can just jump out there, get my vitamin C, listen to the birds, look at the dirty water, smell the tree. But just marvel at what God put here for us to slow down and take the time to just look at. So these are some of the things I'm truly, truly grateful for. So I wanted to share. You want to share some things that you're grateful for? Go ahead, babe.
Tell you guys a story. About, I would say maybe 8 years ago, possibly about 8 or 9 years ago, we experienced something that showed us that God is real. I'm gonna tell you what.
I'm talking about that wall.
You know it.
Oh.
My wife has a nose like a bloodhound.
He always say that.
Always have, and that's just it. She can smell anything. And one morning, she got me up. She said, "I'm smelling gas." I couldn't smell, but she smelled it. So you know me, I did my little investigation.
And it was strong to me.
To her, it was. So I couldn't smell anything. I couldn't figure. I said, "No, I don't smell no gas. I don't smell nothing." So we went on about our day. And a couple of days later, she said, "I'm still smelling gas." So again, I'm checking around.
We even called in PS.
I'm getting to that, yeah. I'm getting to that. So I still can figure out enough. So I called PSNG. What the hell? Let them come and check things out. So they came in. They didn't smell anything either. So the first thing they did, they went down to the meters. And they saw that one of the gas meters, the meter that supplies gas to this unit right here, where we are, the meter was moving very slow, which lets them know that there's gas seeping somewhere because everything was off. There was nothing on. And she smelled that. So we started probing around where the gas lines are within what they call the wet wall or wall of what its piping are. And we smelled it around the outlet of our dining room. So we took off the plate and he put his meter down in there in between the walls and the gas and the electric plate. And sure enough, there was signs of gas leaking. So what we did, we shut off the meter downstairs and so we can find the leak. Over time, we still couldn't find it. So now a week has gone past, we turned the gas back on. And at that time, we didn't smell anything because it dissipated. So over time, it's time to build. So it went away. So it couldn't smell. So we kept the gas on. So one night, I'm sitting in the front office, right behind me. We see that tree back there. I'm sitting there. That's my office there. I'm sitting back there. And Vicky was in the basement.
Downstairs in my mommy cave.
She was in her mommy cave downstairs. A perfectly good wall here. No damage, perfectly good wall.
Had 3 mirrors on that wall. 3 mirrors
on that wall. Nothing wrong with it. Perfectly good wall. A section of this wall had just came away and fell out. Bam, and hit the floor. I jumped up. I said, "What the heck?" I come in here, and there's a section of the wall about this big. It looked like God just said, "Shh," like he did the tablet and the commandments, and just cut that section out. And behind that section was a gas line running against a beam, a wooden joist, that had a hole in it that was punctured by an electrical box that had a screw that was holding the box to the wood. But over the years, from the house moving, from weather changing, wore through that pipe finally and caused a pinhole. And once that fell down, the gas, you can hear it. So I immediately jumped down, went to the basement, and turned off the gas meter. But here's the moral of it. That electrical box that the pipe was in back of, there was a wire exposed in that box that was lighting up red. Let me tell you something. That right there in itself should have caused an explosion. It didn't happen. God exposed that issue because we couldn't find it, but he exposed it for us. He said, I'm going to show you where it is. And this is what, that's exactly what happened. So that you can't tell me it's not real.
He talks that story all the time.
Because I'm talking
and our grandson was playing with his cars on the floor, right up under that. Exactly. It's right here in the dining room, right there.
Exactly. He was playing right in that exact spot where the wall fell. But he went to a bedroom by the time that happened.
But it just blew a hole in the wall.
And to this day, you can't explain it. A perfectly good, solid wall. No damage, no nothing. So you can't tell me. And I'm telling what I'm telling. It was like God just took his finger. He said, they can't. Let me help them out for a minute. Let me just show them where this gas leak is.
It was just an even blowout.
A section. It was kind of big,
like he circled it. Yeah. Like it's right here.
Right.
That kind of thing.
That's exactly what it was. I couldn't believe it.
And he tells that story quite often because this nose right here don't lie. But I can pick up anything, family. I'm telling you, I can pick up anything. So if you got on too much cologne or too much perfume, woo, you need to go back in and start over again. But God is real. You absolutely right, Linda. God is real. And that just did it for us. Because we're always, this is our traffic through here. We always have to come through here. And like he said, that would have been it would have blew off the back of this house.
That's like a gas leak. You're talking a gas leak.
Yeah, you see. And it's an old house, but it's got really, really big rooms in here. And they got the little carving around the walls. I just love my apartment. It's really nice. And it's a 3-family. Yeah, crown molded. And it's a 3-family we own. We're on the first floor and we got tenants on the second and third. And then the basement is laid out like he got his man cave on one side. I got my mommy cave on the other side. And then we got a gym and then we got a bar. So it's like another apartment downstairs. Right. So that's where I usually hang out. And I just heard this big explosion and shot upstairs. Like it blew the mirrors off the wall. It knocked over the curio cabinet. All my little crystals went flying. It was just something. So like he said, we can't explain that. Just really can't explain that. So and we'd be thanking our lucky stars all the time because you just don't know, family. You just don't know. So you do have to count your blessings every single day. And Miss Linda Kidd, I know she's on. She was just saying that in her garage, something fell on her in her garage. She could have been laid out in the yard until somebody found her. Miss Candy this morning talking about she got hit by a tow truck, not in her car, walking.
And got bumped.
She could have been in dire straits. So it's these little things you got to look out for. And now it's the holidays and they're saying 71 million people are on the road. You got thousands of people flying. It's the holidays. Anything could go wrong. So that's why we are just counting our blessings.
So we are thankful.
So I have grateful
and we are blessed.
Absolutely. I have this book. It's called Simple Abundance. I got a big book, and this was the journal that came with it, Journal of Gratitude. And it has these little step-by-step things, but it also has 150 blessings that people overlooked blessings. And I'm just going to go through some of them. It says, having your health, a health of those that you love, expression of unconditional love and support. Having not to cook is a blessing. And I don't have to cook this Thanksgiving, so that's a blessing. An afternoon to do as you please. That is a blessing. How many people are on their job wishing I can't stand this place? You got a day off tomorrow and your day off on Friday, but you got to go back in on Monday. The times when your ideas click with others. I love that one. I love that aha moment. I could be talking about something and somebody say, oh, I know what you're talking about. I love those moments. That's a blessing. waking up early enough to watch the sun come up with a cup of DS De Leon coffee. And Reggie will tell you, I grab me a cup of coffee, hit that yard in a minute. I love that. But that's a blessing. Watching the sunset is a blessing.
On the breeze on your body.
Walking in my park and looking at the ducks and the birds. And how many people slow down long enough to just marvel at some of the things that God has put here for us to look at?
Recognize that.
It's a busy hustle and bustle. People moving. You forget about these little things. You truly do.
After the why you're here.
These are just some of the little blessings. Being able to travel and adventure to a new place. What about just room service? You don't want to be bothered with your family. I know somebody done checked into a hotel and ordered room service to get away from her family. It's a blessing that you got enough money to do that. But just little things. You got to truly count your blessings, because somebody always say somebody would love to be in your shoes. You think you got it bad? There's other people that's worse. Absolutely. You got people right now, everybody's gathering for Thanksgiving. Some people don't have a home to go to. Some people don't have that hot meal for tomorrow. Or they have to go to a shelter to get something to eat, and they're sitting around other people that's just getting a meal. You have to truly thank your blessings for every single thing. Everything.
Every year, Al Sharpton, he always does a food drive.
Always.
Every year, never missed a year since he's been doing it. And, he said something that was profound. Yes, he said it's amazing. And it really bothers him that the fact we're in 2024, and yet we still have this level of homelessness and more. You got 300 plus people lined up to come and get this food that we're giving away for free. And it's gonna be out there for 2 days to do this. And it just amazes them that at this day and age, we're still going through that on a higher level. And you just got to be grateful to that they're able to supply and have that food for those families who don't have.
Absolutely.
Think about that.
He was talking about this, that the lines are just getting longer and longer. But you got to understand what it's not only Thanksgiving that people are hungry. People are hungry every day. Some people need those 3 meals a day. Some people only get 1 meal a week. So you got to look at that. The kids that's out of school, they look for that school luncheon. They really look for that. That's part of their daily thing, or just getting away from their parents and getting that meal in school. So it's just the little things. I mean, truly the little things that people just got to open their eyes to. Just open your eyes. Look around and just be grateful for where you are and what you have.
So when you're eating your dinners tomorrow, when you take that fork and you stick it into that bird or whatever you're going to be eating, set it to your mouth. I want you to think about, I'm able to do this, but think about those who can't, who are not able. I want you to give a blessing to that. I mean, pray out to that for change.
And it's supposed to be rainy tomorrow, cold tomorrow. So people have to stand outside in the rain, in the cold to get a meal. So just thank your lucky stars.
Exactly. Be thankful.
And this I want to share. There's a quote. I got 2 quotes here. One quote is, know enough to know you need to know more. I just love that quote. Know enough to know that you need to know more. That's why I'm always reading and learning something different every single day. We don't know everything. I don't know everything, but I'm open to learning new stuff every single day. And the other quote is, a person with their health has 1,000 dreams, 1,000 dreams that you could dream of. But the person without their health only has one dream, is to get their health back. So think about that. I know people are going to eat stuff they ain't got no business eating tomorrow, but I'm only going to indulge for that one time. So we all have everybody's going to eat something they ain't got no business eating. We know it. You got vegans going to try something next, going to try something different. It's a lot, family. It's just a lot. So So here where we are in this health and wellness company. I don't have any products in here, but I'm just going to run down the list of what we do have. And it is available to you if you get in contact with somebody that we have. But we have to take a supplement, family. We just do, because they're messing with the food. So we're going to start with our Ultra Body Cleanse. This is a detox. And after the holidays, everybody need the detox.
Slap yourself in the mouth with a few of them tablets.
Absolutely. After the leftovers are gone and the kitchen is cleaned up and everything is gone, start to detox your system. For real. So it's a general detoxifier. It cleans your kidneys, your liver, your stomach, everything. It's a good detox, a really good detox. Ours is on the way. And then we have our red, yellow, and green. This is our essentials. The red is our antioxidants. That's high in antioxidants. It's good for everything. Everybody can take it. The green is our herbs and vegetables that you can take. Everybody can take that as well. Even the kids could take that. That's a little daily detox for them too. They might overindulge in something as well. And then the yellow is our multi-plus. That's a vitamin, a thorough vitamin that's going to take care of absolutely everything. Then we have our shield. Our shield is back. It builds your immune system. So you're going to be around family and friends you haven't seen in a minute. You don't know who's coming in with what. I'm going to say take care of your house, sage if you must, because you don't know. People carry energies. You don't know what somebody's bringing into your house, but just take care of yourself. Yeah. Build your immune system. Take care of yourself so you don't catch anything that's going on. We have our coral calcium. That's bone health. You're going to be sitting across from somebody and they're going to be complaining about their knee. Oh, my knee hurts. Or I got arthritis in this hand. I can't hold my fork. We got coral calcium. We got something for that. We got something for a little bit of everything that's out there. We have our pure noni. If them knees hurt, we got some pure noni for pain. Pure noni is just for pain. Then we have our cran aloe. Cran aloe is diuretic. So if somebody's a diabetic, somebody gonna walk in your house diabetic. They ain't shouldn't be eating half of that stuff that they're gonna have on their plate. But we have something for that. So you can counteract that. You can talk about your products at your house. You can make a punch for everybody to drink. If they want sodas and all that stuff, they got to bring that stuff themselves because we don't serve all of that. But you can make a punch. Then we have our omega-3, 6, and 9. This is a fish oil. I was telling my family this morning, if you're traveling, take your omega-3, 6, and 9. If you're flying in the air, take your omegas. If you're driving in a car, take your omegas. It's for sitting long so all your blood don't run to your feet. If you got compression stockings, put your stockings on because you don't want all of that inflammation. So that's what our omegas are for. Then we have our power boosts. You might want to go working out after you done ate that or hit the floor and do some jumping jacks and some sit-ups. Power boosts will give you that energy to get up and do that. Then we have a shanty. Shanty is great for stress and anxiety. Somebody at your house gonna come with a little bit of stress and anxiety because they worried about something. They worried about if I ask her, can I take a plate home with me? They just got anxiety about that. So things like that. Then memory fusion. We have something for your memory. You know, you might be sitting around, you might have an elder at the house and they repeating themselves over and over again. So memory fusion is just that for your mind. Get your mind right, get your mind together. That's our brain food. Then we have our Lviv Slim. They comes in little packages and you can hand those out when people leave. You know, you can start your weight loss now, so take this with you. So that's little weight loss packages. Then we have our green 29. These are your vegetables. Everybody's not going to eat so-and-so collard greens because they are too soupy and you can suck them through a straw. And I don't eat my collard greens like that. Or you get those string beans and they done put some kind of meat in them string beans that they taste funny. I'm not eating that either. So we got green 29. If you're not going to eat your greens, take your greens. And then after that, all of that, we have our coffees. You can serve your coffees after dinner. We have a weight loss coffee. We have a collagen coffee, tighten up your skin. We have a 7-in-1 healthy mushroom coffee, which is absolutely delicious. And then we have a sweet balance coffee for diabetics. That's out right now, but it will be back. But we have coffees that can be served after dinner. So you don't have to throw your products in anybody's face, but you can incorporate them in your dinner tomorrow. Make a punch for everybody and, you know, just share little certain things and then serve coffee afterwards. But then we're also be thankful, grateful, and blessed for these all natural supplements that we have at an affordable price.
Absolutely.
We're blessed for that. That they don't cost an absolute fortune to get.
And you really shouldn't put a cost on your health anyway.
You really shouldn't.
It's the things that we need to do. Anyway.
Absolutely.
You got to do. You got to take care of stuff. If you want to be around longer and healthy and thrive better, get these products.
That's it, family. That's it. That's all I have for tonight. There are a few on the line. If you want to open the line so somebody can just tell us what you are grateful for.
Close by. That's right.
That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely, Dr. K.
Yourself in 3, 2, and 1. So if you'd like to share yourself, we got Ms. Carolyn Baldwin, we got Dr. Tina Harris, we got Ms. Genevieve Banks-Yao, we got Ms. Judah, and we have Ms. Linda Kidd, Coach Kidd.
Whatever you're grateful for, family,
please
like share.
You can unmute yourself. We want to share a little bit.
We close out.
We close out. We got about 12 hours, in case you want to speak, we got about 15 minutes left in our segment, but we'll use that time for you guys. All right, who would like to speak or share?
Anybody want to share?
Anyone? There you
go. Good evening.
How are you doing?
Good evening, beautiful power couple of health.
Oh, wait, can't hear you.
I have to change the mic. There we go.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead, Ms. Carolyn. How you doing?
I am doing wonderful, power couple of health. I am so thankful and grateful for you guys for always showing up and bringing it to us. I appreciate you all. Very thankful for y'all. Thankful for my family, my health, my strength, my artist family. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being able to get around. Thank you for everything that went on the call this morning. Just thankful to be able to be stuck in traffic, to be able to drive, the little things that are not so little, that we think is just so big, but just thanks for I'm just grateful for everything.
That's good.
Yes, and so grateful for you guys, for Artist Family, for all you all just keeping it coming to us. But
thank you.
So I won't talk for long.
But I thank you. A safe holiday tomorrow. Just have a good holiday tomorrow.
And we appreciate your support too.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you all.
We know folks in the kitchen cooking.
Cooking them greens. Right,
somebody burning up something right now.
President Kidd, I got some greens on right now.
Yes, good evening. Yeah, I don't have any greens on, Queen, but if I did have them on, you know how I will be cooking them. They wouldn't be cooked until they wilt. That's for sure.
There we go. I love that.
I'm going to be doing the green beans this year, and I'm thankful that I don't have to prepare the turkey for the first time. That's being passed on. I'm thankful for, definitely you two. You are a joy. I was just watching your excerpt before this. You guys moving to the beat and everything. That was so cute. I love it. I just love
it. Always cutting up over here.
And it's just a joy to see the two of you, your personal growth. You guys have come a long way. So I'm just glad to be a small part of your journey as well.
Well, thank you for always being supportive and in our corner. Absolutely. And running that awesome team Trinity +1. Absolutely. Thank you for being the leader that you are. We've seen you come a long way as well. Tell us about
that board that hit the
accident this morning.
Yes.
This morning.
Well, yesterday evening. Right now, I've got a little construction going on in the home. It was supposed to be completed so everyone can come over here, but we've had to move it to my sister's, which is a blessing too. So I'm just grateful to have someone here who's taking care of some of my issues here and doing a great job. But with that, I was down in my garage yesterday evening looking for a tool and a couple of display racks, metal display racks. Right. I heard them falling. I looked up and they came down, and I'm thankful that I wear glasses because that came very close to my eye. Oh. And that's the second incident that I've had. The last one was probably about 5 years ago. that something happened in the garage that came that close to piercing my eye. So
well, you gotta stay out of the garage.
yeah, but I'm just so grateful. It just paused me. I just, stood there for a minute because just in thanks. I'm just grateful. Cause it could have been a lot
It could have
worse.
been a lot worse.
Yeah. So I'm moving around, let's just say a lot more carefully these days. Because most accidents do happen in the home.
They
And
sure
I've
do.
got
Sure do.
yeah, so that means slowing it down and doing some things a little bit differently. That's just like a second warning, and I don't want a third.
There you
I
go.
know that's right. So you know what you got to do. Just take your time. Stop, slow down, Linda, because you know you can do things a little fast.
Yep.
Oh, that's
exactly.
I've learned the lesson.
There you go. That was a wake up call.
If you gotta go in that garage again, as soon as you open up the door, just look around first. What in here could possibly fall or hurt me? Is there anything unsafe in my direction? Analyze it first before taking that step.
Take your phone in there with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And one thing with that, when I put those 2 display racks on the top, I questioned that and totally forgot about it weeks later. And here they come.
There they go.
There they go. All right, you just be careful out there, ma'am. Just be careful.
Yes, ma'am.
Appreciate you.
Yes. Anybody else have anything to share?
Anyone else? There we go. Dr. Katina Harris, president out of Texas. How you doing, Dr. Katina?
I am doing well. I've been moving and shaking. Listen, I gotta finish cooking. I was in the grocery store. I was trying to hurry up and get to the car so I could chime in.
You be careful out there in them streets.
Oh, listen, everybody is out here in these streets today.
I know.
Traveling. So I'm just thanking God that I can get to and from destinations without any incidents or accidents. I'm so grateful for that. But one thing that I'm really grateful for is how, first of all, I am a Christian, and I'm grateful for that I can be a part of a company where I don't have to stifle my love for Jesus Christ.
That's right.
There you go.
That in itself is amazing. The second thing that I'm really grateful for, aside from my family and my health, because our health is our wealth, I'm grateful for how God checks me on my perspective. To keep me in a mind of gratitude. So, sometimes we're going along, we're stressing about different things, and we might even be having a little complaint.
Right.
And I got to do this for them, and I need to do this. And the Holy Spirit would check me real quick. No, you don't have to. You get to. It's a privilege to be able to. So instead of complaining about, oh, I'm tired, or, I'm grumbling about my job and what I don't like. Wait a minute.
Hold up. You got a job.
You have a job. Might not be the one you desire, but you have a job. So just that gentle reminder to always have gratitude. And it doesn't matter the season of the year, because gratitude is always in season, right?
That's right.
Because you've already told us about how research supports it. We know that it improves our physical and mental health when we keep that constant state of gratitude. So I'm just grateful that even when I try to veer off, the Holy Spirit just reins me back in, like, be grateful, have a grateful heart.
There you go.
So thank you so much for your platform and all that you guys do. We love you to life, and there's nothing you can do about it.
That's right. That's right. There's nothing you can do about it. We love you too.
Be careful out there.
Enjoy the family time tomorrow. Enjoy it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Be blessed and have a good, happy Thanksgiving. Anybody else? I want to read this prayer, and that's going to be it, family.
Going once, going twice. Soul to the highest bidder. You're good to go.
All right, good to go. All right, we're going to close out with this prayer. I found this prayer. It says a prayer to count your blessings every day. So we're going to close with this evening. We want to thank you guys again for coming. We know that it's Thanksgiving Eve and everybody's in the kitchen doing their thing, running back and forth to the store. You forgot this. Go get the foil. Go get the mayonnaise. I need some more mustard. Eggs. I'm telling you, you just running back and forth over and over.
We know how it goes.
We've been there, done that. So this prayer says, Dear Father, you constantly show your compassion, love for us in a way that you provide what we need for each day. We want to thank you for comforting us when we are overwhelmed by the newsreels of this world and the pain that surrounds most of us these days. Heal our anxiety and help us to wade through the worry and find your truth and love. This is Psalms 23, 1 and 4 reminds us that the Lord is our shepherd. I lack nothing. He makes me lay down in green pastures. He leads me beside the quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the night paths by his name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil. For you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Strike the fear and worry from our lives when it wells up. Father, help us to remember, refocus, move forward, trust you, and hold on to hope in Christ. In Jesus' name, amen. We wish everybody the absolute best and safe holiday. We're going to tell you again that we love you and there's nothing you can do about it. There we go.
Take care and have a great rest of your evening. Enjoy family time and make some memories. Take those photographs and share them. Share some of the photos you have taken on your holiday.
Absolutely.
Let's see some of that happen. All right.
There we go.
All right, family. God bless you guys. Have a great evening.
You.
Bye for now.